everybody, Michael here. Just wanted to shoot this video today to talk about work-life balance and what I kind of think it kind of means to everybody really, and kind of what is it, what do we really think work-life balance is. And I personally don't think that it's really anything to do with the fact that, okay, a certain amount of time that you spend at work and then a certain amount of time that you spend, you know, off work, basically doing other things, spending time with family or doing whatever extracurricular activities you do, your hobbies, etc. Really isn't to do with that, to be honest with you. And what I really think it is, it's more about not just the fact that you're able to manage your time a little bit better. It's kind of having enjoyment, the feel of achievement and success in those particular areas as well. And I kind of like to think of it in terms of kind of almost four types of categories, actually. And generally those categories are around work, of course, work being one of them, family being one of them, friends, and self. So those are the four kind of main categories where I feel that, you know, for every single person, it's going to be slightly different in terms of what do you feel is most important to you out of the four categories. That really then helps each and every individual kind of almost define what they believe is their type of work-life balance. I mean, what is most important to you? And first of all, even if it's important to you, how does it become important? Does it have to be an area that you have success in or enjoyment, right? Okay, so for example, I mean, have a think about it. I mean, when was the last time that you actually did something at work that you felt like you had achieved something or of value and really enjoyed actually doing it? When was the last time you actually had a good time with your family and actually enjoyed and achieved something there within the time limits there? Same with friends as well. When was the last time you actually went out with friends and actually enjoyed something as well and had that type of balance there? And what about yourself? Have you given yourself enough time? Some people like a lot more time to themselves to really feel the satisfaction of a balanced lifestyle. It's really interesting actually to have a think about it, and of course naturally each and every individual is different, and also linking that in as well with some of the things that we can certainly do and make changes in our lives as well. I mean, in particular for me, it's a matter of, you know, when really was the last time that I really felt passionate about something that I was doing at my job, at my work, and that I really felt achievement, and that I was willing to spend more time at work. Can't even remember the last time, to be honest with you. Hence that fulfillment, hence of course wanting to come out and really drive the online business. Family is one of the areas that I really do take importance on, and I do love to spend that valuable time. And for me, the achievement of success is being able to actually spend time with the family, take them on holidays and trips, the kid and the wife as well, where we really enjoy our time together, and that's where I feel like I've achieved something there. So of course making sure that that's part of my lifestyle is a dead cert for me. Friends, of course, I mean, just thinking about how sometimes you're just not there for one of your friends when they are in a time of need, and maybe having that flexibility to be able to actually organize your time so you do have time to go and catch up with them, either catch up with them going for a drink or whatever it might be. Okay, that is quite important for me as well, and it is making sure that I do have some time to do that. Of course, that's hopefully the flexibility that I'll gain as we progress as well. And the very last one around self, I mean, of course, naturally, what we want and what some people do actually rank self and self-development as a top priority is balance as well, as part of their balanced lifestyle and work-life balance. They either need time to themselves where they can just relax, or if they're similar to me, I mean, you need to have a sense of achievement when you're by yourself. It's kind of like you need to be learning something new. You want to be reading books and interesting things that can help upskill yourself and really add some value there. And that's the kind of achievement that I feel within that balanced area would definitely be worth it for me, which again, that's why when I think about work-life balance, it's a matter of balancing these certain areas, not purely based on time necessarily, but also the fact that I get added value, passion, enjoyment and achievement out of those different areas as well. I mean, sometimes it could really be that, you know, really passionate about my business at the moment, and that balance for me, because I love the business so much and I love working on that business so much, that could be my balanced lifestyle at the moment. But of course that needs to kind of work in tandem with the family part as well. You do need a good support system, that they appreciate what you're doing and they understand what you're doing, and then you do siphon off some of the time to ensure that you're spending some time with them as well. And of course the flexibility of having an online business naturally is that you can work anywhere in the world as long as you have a laptop and an internet connection. So the family part, going on holidays for me, is going to be sorted. I'll be able to fly off anywhere and still continue to do some work here and there, but then they have the enjoyment of being in another place, and a place that they can enjoy themselves as well. Friends, again, it's the flexible working hours and the working times where you can manage your time to be more appropriate when your friends are time of need. You can kind of, yep, fine, I can take a bit of time out, take a bit of a break. Business will continue to run, whilst then you can of course go out, catch up whenever they need it as well. And sometimes of course naturally you'll need a break. And of course, as we all know, within the online business world, being entrepreneurial now, your self-development and learning, it has to continue, of course, and that's where, you know, you can really get the fulfillment, enjoyment out of yourself as well. Not only having time to yourself, but also the actual development side of things too. So that kind of, hopefully that kind of explains a little bit more about my thought process on what I feel work-life balance is. It's certainly different for every single individual, but again, it's the focus on the various different categories and actually what is most important to each individual in terms of discovering that work-life balance. What is the most important thing to you, and then how do you balance it based on making sure that you're able to achieve certain things in those 4 areas to make yourself happy ultimately, with that balance and that lifestyle. But anyway, just wanted to share that with everybody. Thanks for watching the video, and hopefully we'll catch you in the next one. Many thanks. Bye.